So, greetings! Alright, we'll wait for this one to go on too. If he's editing, you can hit.
Okay, there you go.
Greetings, and welcome to that Munch Life special field trip episode. We are at Casa do Stacy by her request, because she's been in one whole episode and is now making requests like a diva.
Yeah.
But, you know, change of venue and all that stuff. So I brought the travel version, which is getting a bit unwieldy. So that'll be fun. I've already dealt out character cards. We have shuffled Munchkin Starfinder into the representative sample. So we'll see the Starfinder cards a little bit more prevalent for the time being, and then once we get through this sample, then we won't see them for a while. Then we'll do the thing where we separate them all and then play each genre individually, so you'll see them more then.
You get to pause already.
I get to pause?
I can't leave. Someone parked behind me. And he's not listening to me.
Well, I'm sorry, there was nowhere else to park.
No, you're
Can
good.
you park on the street?
You can, up until, like, right by the...
But if he's editing, we'll just keep it going. I'll just talk to the camera. You know...
Sorry, Hank, I should have told you. My bad.
I didn't look at it.
Yeah, I probably should have you message him. It's a little confusing, because... The tree kind of blocks the parking, no parking thing.
So while Tanky Poo moves his vehicle, we have the cred sticks again. If you remember, they came with the Starfinder Kickstarter box. We are putting out the Starfinder level board, because it actually kind of works with this configuration.
And Pluto's a planet again.
And Pluto's a planet again. Hey, it's right next to Uranus.
That's rude, you shouldn't look.
Where's your... There.
I have a question.
Yes.
You can choose to have your attacks count as fire and flame.
Correct.
Do you have to make that distinction, like when you go into battle, you can't take it back, or can you just flip-flop it anytime?
You can flip-flop it anytime. So yeah, it's like, oh, my attacks are fire flame, blah, 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 blah. Then you open a thing like the Killer Snowman, and you go, fire flame attacks do not count in this combat. They're not fire flame anymore, ha ha. Because she got Flame Prince, which gives you all the fire flame. He got the Lumpy Space Prince. I'm the only one who's not royalty, apparently. I got BMO.
Sorry, I should have had Brandon tell you that he's taking her to go to Chick-fil-A so that they don't annoy him.
That's fine. I don't mind moving my van.
But you can't, for future reference, if you do come, you can park right in front. There's just a little spot between, there's no parking from...
Yeah, I know. I've got 3 feet between my nose and that.
Okay.
I didn't even look. I got out there and I looked, and there's cars on each side. Oh, okay. It's like our street. Only without the parking lot across the street.
Also, and since I know I always call you Tank, but I know he calls you Steven, which would you like me to call you?
It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
Just call him in time for dinner.
I mean, my mom called me Moose, so...
Well, that's just weird.
Did she call Talon Squirrel?
No.
Kilometer?
I like the Shakespeare ones.
Steampunk it is.
And our opening dungeon. The lightless lair of the Loiger. It's very dark here. Maybe you can cheat. At the end of every turn, that player rolls a die. On a 5 or 6, he starts another turn. So specifically 5 or 6. Starts another turn, asterisk. But we have a flashlight, you say. Well, too bad. It's very dark. So I'll put that right there. Discards for the dungeons go here. Move that like that. So that seals can go here.
I love the monster eye just looking down on the dice like, do I get to eat you?
Run away. But the cred sticks go here. Do you remember what the cred sticks do?
Kind of.
Okay. For those who didn't watch last week's Starfinder episode, you should. Continuing on. No. Cred sticks can be used to either A, cancel a card as it is played on you, or into a combat that you're part of, to turn a failed runaway roll into a success.
Okay.
Roll, not the combat. Or to avoid giving charity in a turn. So you can have 93 cards in your hand for a turn, which could come in handy. To obtain a cred stick once per turn, you can do something that would allow you to gain a level, not take that level, and get a cred stick instead. It's basically the pawn rule.
Yeah.
I've been thinking of instituting a non-card item roundabout. So we would like roll a die to either get the cred sticks, the meeples, or the pawns at the beginning of each game. So we don't have all of them and just have a free candy jamboree.
That would be awesome.
We may do one game with the free candy jamboree.
Just to see how broken it can get.
I might even make a wheel. No, spin the wheel of ridiculousness. Tick, 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 tick. Cred sticks this week. All right.
If you do that, I'm making you some Professor Farnsworth glasses.
Good news, everyone! It's a suppository. And I am wearing the Pun Fu Warrior t-shirt, so I get an extra card at the beginning of the game, or when I come back from the dead, I will take it. Oof. Whoever goes first,
make them big enough for us now?
Yes! Yes, they do.
Might give me a princess shirt.
Warehouse 23, last I checked, they were still having the half-price sale. Don't quote me on that. But they do go up to 5x on the Steve Jackson
store.
Well, the Steve Jackson shirts. We Love Fine also makes some Munchkin shirts. I don't know if they go up to the right sizes. And one other company makes shirts for them, licensed, obviously. They're all on the site, but I don't know if they go up to 5x. Last time I checked, some of them only went up to 3.
Okay.
But the ones that were Steve Jackson company were on sale half price, and so that's why I got this Pun Fu Warrior shirt, because I am, and I antagonize him with this fact.
That, and he walks around with the tome of useless knowledge.
I can't help it. It's in my head. I got it.
3.
Also 3.
Roll higher than a 3. She rolled a 6. It works.
Done.
Done. All right. So that means that you do that at the beginning of your turn as well. We're also using the Starfinder board, so we get the Gnecticozoinks with the +1 to something. Like I call blue for life, so I get +1 to all footgear. You get
armor thing.
Yeah, armor.
So we got armor all and
Steve Jackson, please make pink stuff.
Pink stuff.
I mean, aside from the fairy dust, those are amazing.
There's some pink stuff. Yeah. Ooh. I mean, that's all right.
You also can find gender roles in Munchkin.
Okay, I have Freudian slippers.
There's no gender roles in Munchkin. I'm Demo. I actually don't have a gender. I am completely genderless, which means I should be using like some sort of non-gendered pawn for this, but they don't have those. Make non-gendered pawn.
I have the Freudian slippers on, so I can switch my gender at any moment.
And it doesn't cost me. And if you get any of those curses, it doesn't affect you.
Yep.
I am a samurai.
I'm Soki.
Ishoki? Yeah, sure. I don't have a pronunciation guide for the Starfinder races and classes, so if I'm pronouncing them wrong, I'm sorry, not sorry.
If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm going to keep doing so.
Yeah, I'm going to keep doing so.
Until somebody corrects me.
Yeah.
That's it. Until Nate corrects me. That's it. He corrects me a lot. I love it. Keep doing it.
A prominent YouTuber that I watch every day, like literally that's the first thing I do when I wake up because he's in England, can't pronounce Topeka.
Topeka?
Yeah. Even though like a million of us went onto his video and said, this is how you pronounce it, and we put it in just like it would be in a dictionary.
You should link to the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends video, the Hot in Topeka.
Oh, yeah.
So that doesn't really actually pronounce it correctly. It just
No, it does.
emphatically. Well,
Well, It's very phonic.
Yeah.
It's very enunciated.
The first time it's said is
Yeah.
correct when the weather gets
On the radio it's right. But then Blue wanders around and says,
that's what I was referencing.
Yeah.
which would also be correct, but you'd have to spend 7 seconds saying it, and it has 23 syllables at that point. You're first. Roll that die. Cool.
3.
If you roll a 1, you open a seal.
I don't know.
I understand that.
Yay, we have somebody that doesn't want to open one.
Are you watching Corey? That's how you play this game correctly.
That's what that is?
We missed you, Corey.
No, this is a dungeon. This applies to everybody
Yeah,
all the
what's
time. These are the seals.
Right, but I mean, like, what dungeon is?
At the end of your turn, you roll a die, and on a 5 or 6 specifically, so 7s don't count, you get another turn. So this is actually a good dungeon. There's bad ones, there's good ones, and there's a lot of...
Yeah.
Okay. I can actually reach the door.
I know, right?
I think my favorite's the Dungeon of Rampant Cheating.
The even more rampant cheating than usual.
Yeah.
Alright.
And for those ultra familiar with Munchkin, I would like to reiterate, we don't play with the fast play phase 0 rules, a listen at the door. We play standard Munchkin, where you open the door, then you loot the room. With the phase 0, you would listen at the door, which is take a door to your hand at the beginning, then open the door, and then if you loot the room, take a treasure. I sometimes am okay with that. I think this is more accurate, and it's what I got used to during the 93 years that this game has been up. Yes, I'm old.
I remember playing when this first came out, so...
Oh, wait. You get to roll a die and see if you
Okay.
can go again.
Go ahead.
Roll that one, or you want one from the bag?
It doesn't matter.
I'll go ahead and start the bag,
Okay.
even though I know, like...
We'll just start one, and then we have one to pass around for that.
I
7. It was not a 5 or 6. It's either a 1 or a 7, which is neither of those things. So, we'll put that on that. Now, Takey Poo gets a turn.
Okay.
New location, you had to figure out what clockwise was again.
Clock me.
And now Tank is the new Corey, so we have to give him his doors.
See,
Woo!
I really want to do a Munchkin Lazy Susan, where you can just, like...
Yeah. I thought about that, and I just haven't built one. Kasatha.
No. Let's be fair. You haven't had one built.
I built stuff.
Yeah, but...
What? Children everywhere are going to love my gasoline-powered sharp thing. No, I imagine like a metal bumbleball with just horrible spiky bits, so once you start it, it's really hard to catch it.
Here, if you're watching.
A bad chainsaw.
A bad chainsaw.
Okay.
Alright, I am now a Kasatha.
Kasatha, killed by Thor,
Alright, so.
the Scandinavian god of aches and pains. Dost thou have an aspirin? I'm a little Thor.
I really want to hit you right now.
Bunpo warrior. Yeah. You might also notice we have 2 angles this week, because we have someone actually... Okay.
I'm going up a level.
You're in front of the...
Alright. Brain. And I'm going to take on the level 4 Sark.
What does that do?
It gets a +3 against La Junta.
Against La Quinta. Ooh. Its face is full of tentacles, and the bad stuff is losing level. It is level 4.
Well, you are level 3.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
But I get a +2 bonus when in combat alone.
What do you win by?
1. I was wondering, because he's level 3, he only has shoes that don't have a bonus.
So do we have to be nice for like a certain period of time?
No.
You don't have to.
I'm usually a dick right off the bat.
He bumped out in front, so it is stellar!
Gives it a
Plus-
Ooh!
Yeah. It is a +10 monster enhancer. Yeesh. Can you make it undead? 'Cause that-
God damn it.
What did you do?
Damn my monochromatic wardrobe.
he has something that has a wardrobe stipulation.
Mm-hmm.
If you're wearing more white than black, something.
No.
Oh.
At least half of my stuff has to be green.
Ah. Wow, I haven't seen that one in a while.
It's a newer card, too.
You should keep like a blanket on hand so you can be like, look, blanket, it's my blanket choice. Scarf, it's my scarf.
just a smattering of serapes to put on. It's like a plethora of piñatas.
Is our munchkin wardrobe?
You know what? I'm gonna run away.
Okay.
That's
Dun,
bad.
dun, 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 dun.
Yay!
The munchkin head.
You rolled for the seals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You rolled a 3 just like you did.
Good.
Let's play the tape. Anyway, like I was saying, you might notice we have 2 angles this week because we have an actual editor doing this.
Hey, you had an editor before.
Actual, not like an amateur. He said he was an amateur. I also have posted the last 2, and I am an amateur as well. I'm not throwing stones here. You've said it.
Yeah.
I've said it.
Yeah.
We both are. This is not a bag on you. We are amateurs.
Yeah.
He's better than us at this.
Just don't say that in his presence.
Right.
I don't want to.
Look at his head get real big.
There's a slight problem with that. He's gonna see all this.
Yep, probably.
Mike, don't listen.
Too late.
Keep being awesome. Anywho,
It
are
is
you?
your turn?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. It is my turn. Yay!
He's saying that's a 0, and I'm like, why is there a 0?
It doesn't matter if it's a 0 because you'd have to roll specifically a 1, so 0 counts as whatever. Actually, I wanted to repaint it with okays or like happy faces or like boo on the 1 or something because it's the big squishy die for opening seals, so we could put anything on it we want as long as we don't change the weighting of it.
A big old penis on Sorry.
I want to draw that now.
Now he's gonna go home and make a stencil.
Well, I figure if the die is going to dick you over, you might as well just have it on.
Yeah, that's true. I think for family show purposes, that seal right there would be cool to put on there.
That's way past my ability.
Like even just like photocopying one and then taping it to the top would be neat. That's within our skill set. But I open the Monster Whacker. I already have a class. Speaking of him. Too adult.
Wait, when did we say we were a family-friendly show?
What? We're family friendly? God damn it! Don't fucking swear. You might notice that's the 2nd week in a row I've used that joke. I like that joke. Tig was not here last week, so I can use all the Starfinder jokes again. Shush you.
He's going to use them.
You've been around for years and years longer than him. All of my jokes are
Yeah, I
kind of old hat to you
And
now.
I know most of his jokes at this point.
I like it when we get new friends because they have a new friend smell, and all of my stories are new again.
That new friend smell.
The new friend smell. Like
That is the creepiest thing I've heard you say yet.
That is such a gamer thing. It's like that gross dude in the background just going,
Oh God!
It's worse if
My
you
first werewolf group.
It's worse if you walk up behind them and pick up their hair and do it.
that's how you get a PFA. Or PFS, I guess.
Is that how you get banned?
Yeah. Or a TRO, you know. A restraining order is just another way of saying I love you.
No.
No.
Alright, I'm going to face the National Guard. If you kill it, keep this card counted as headgear with a +1 bonus, but no value. You still get the level and treasure.
Well,
And it has no bad stuff that affects me.
I used my one bad thing on you, I'm sorry.
I have a lot of bad things.
I have a lot of bad things.
I fuck for getting a lot of bad things, so
Please,
it doesn't matter. You're a dick to me anyways. So it's a magic-resistant National Guard.
Woo!
what are you out, Brian?
Let's see. That's a good thing. Let's see. +2 bonus against monsters level 10 or below. So yeah. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
And that's 6 now.
Yeah.
And it's slithering.
So now it is 11.
Yeah, which means you lose your +2. Because now it's...
No. It's printed. It's always printed level.
Yeah.
Just like your yours is alone. Like the what is it? Not Marshall Lee. He's the one that you get for red. Jake. No, Jake has a +2. I can't remember. There's another one, but it's yeah, it's a printed level on the card.
Okay.
But, so
Now if you had to go up a level, like
one of those.
It's also night black.
Ah! Jiminy Christmas.
Nom nom nom.
No.
I'm gonna sit over here.
Sit over here.
Feels weird being on camera.
Really? Because it's been like 2 years.
No. I'm usually not on the camera.
I think it's actually mostly pointed down here, so like your elbow might be on the camera.
Your elbow is on the camera. And you're in the wide angle.
Yeah.
That's good because you need a wide angle to see me in town.
I actually,
Not sure the angle's wide enough.
I actually don't think so because I zoomed in, so I think it's just Brandon.
Oh.
That one. So, but yeah, Mike pointed it down, so I think it might be like here on you, if anything. But if I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's alright, as long as I don't break the...
I'm going to cancel the night black.
Oh! So you are still beating it by 1.
Correct. 1, 2, 3. And I get 2 extra treasures, so I get 3 treasures, a level, and a hat. 1, 2, 3.
Well, that didn't work out like I thought it would.
I will
I made him use stuff, that's mainly what I was going for.
instead of the level, I'll take the crit stick.
What are these Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. things?
For Munchkin Marvel.
Okay.
There's also X-Men ones for Munchkin.
Okay.
There's the X-Men. Ta-da!
What are your primary fandoms again? Or do you have...
Anime. I mean, as far as this goes, Spell School. Because, you know, me and my girlfriend are Harry Potter fans.
Because I got the Battle for Hogwarts.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. And then I guess also would be, you know, Pathfinder, Starfinder, and Conan.
I was going to like be nerdy after this and show you my Harry Potter fabric because I have like my picture of this fabric.
That is awesome.
And then I've got
Where'd
Harry
you get that at?
It's a special run online that they did. It's that one, and then I've got Doodle Harry Potter. I'll bring these. Doing this thing here.
And I'm pretty much done.
What do you need on camera?
And look, it's Stacy.
Okay, that is cute.
Cute. I've got it in Minky and in woven. So Minky's the soft. And then the Harry Potter's in float and plate.
I forgot you saw.
Yeah, not well.
You can make a blanket or a pillowcase, can you not? Okay.
Actually, I can now because the longest time we had lost the pedal to my sewing machine, so I didn't do anything. Okay, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. You did your turn?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
Look at that. Ooh, wire? Ooh.
Which no bonus if you have armor.
Crap. That goes bad with this one, but it is +6.
Right, if you don't have armor.
Yeah, I can't even carry it out.
What's the E? I get a +1 for each unused one-shot they have in play.
Does anybody want to trade? Wait,
You don't have any armor, do you?
yeah, I do.
Yeah, she has parachute
Does
pants.
anybody want to trade armor for something? There's no restrictions on it, but it's just +1.
I got one shot, I'll trade you for it.
Oh, good because I work with them.
Right, that works with the Isaki team. I'm like, I have some good stuff. I don't really want to get rid of it. I wouldn't take it.
No,
I just gave her a super serum.
okay.
Ooh,
Yay!
you get to go again.
Got that.
Get to roll that.
I rolled that.
You just keep getting threes.
I'm okay with that.
It's a
Mutation.
fifth 3 this. It's the illusion card from the first machine, just with a different name and art.
Okay, and I don't give charity to anybody because I don't have anything. I'm not.
Right, you're down there in the basement, yeah.
Do I roll that again?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's fun. When you take all the turns, yeah.
I mean, that's...
Hey, which means a loaded die would work on that.
Oh.
Tank broke the seal on seals. Guesses?
Is it a seal?
It's a seal.
I mean, is it the seal?
Singularity.
No.
Better not be Doom.
Corey would always guess the singularity. The end is nigh. Take all go up a level cards out of the discards and shuffle them back into the treasure deck. Continuing effect, all go up a level cards go on the bottom of the treasure deck when played.
Can we just like put them in and not shuffle them? Because that's...
Yeah, that's what we do when there's like
Okay.
less than 3.
That seems like a
done.
terrible idea. That's not a bad seal then.
Huh?
It's not necessarily a bad seal then.
No, it's all right.
It just boosts all monsters by 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say each open seal gives
Yeah.
all monsters a +1.
I'm gonna listen at the door now.
Well, now you're gonna open it, Dan.
No, I'm forewarned.
Ah. That's right, Kasapa. Let's read that to the class for those who didn't know. You may look at the top door card before kicking down the door. After doing so, you may choose not to kick down the door, going directly to looking for trouble or looting the room.
I'm gonna go straight to looting the room.
It goes back on the... You put it back. Now you may look at the top door card. After doing so, you may choose not to kick down the door, which means it goes back
I'm
to the deck.
looting the room.
Okay.
say that.
My bad. I missed a step in the middle. I would have pantomimed putting it back and then looting the room. That's just me. I'm more cinematic than you savages.
I'll take that.
Okay. That's how you don't open a seal. Hanksimus.
That's probably the cat that we locked in the bathroom because otherwise she would be making love to the table. So by the way, if you have to go to the bathroom, don't let the cat out.
She's adorable, but she's old and she's annoying. That's cat ownership in a sentence. I don't know if that's adorable or annoying. It's annoying
She's
adorable.
like my toddler, but furrier.
Solarian. Roll the die when you enter combat. On an even result, you have +2 for the fight. On an odd result, you have +1 to run away. Or Stellar Mode. Once on your turn, not during combat, you may discard your whole hand, minimum 3 cards, and draw 2 doors and 2 treasures, all face down. Smooth.
Oh, I forgot. I should be hostess. If anybody wants, we've got water, apple juice, and milk. So you can drink like a toddler if you want to.
You know what? That actually sounds wonderful in my case.
What would you like?
I'll get up and get one.
Are you loaded in?
A little bit. I worked today.
True.
I actually hit 90 before I left work.
So cups are up to your left.
Okay.
Up the first cup are just
Okay, left.
and up in there somewhere, and all of the beverages are in the fridge on the left side.
Okay, that is too adorable.
We still have all the cups from when Mike was like 10.
I believe it because this cup is older than I am.
Yes, they came with the house.
My Uncle Mike still has his Smurf glasses from McDonald's from way back in the 80s, like the early 80s.
Fun fact,
Yeah.
my brother-in-law, do you remember the Batman glasses from McDonald's?
Oh, yeah.
Designed those.
Neat. Matter of fact, I've mentioned my Uncle Mike on the show before. He gave me this Papa Smurf keychain when I was 5. This is proof I've never lost my keys.
No, it's strictly you found your keys after you've lost them. Should that have happened?
I've never permanently lost my keys.
There you go.
There's a difference. I've never lost my keys. I have misplaced them. Misplaced implies that you found them again.
Also makes me think of a cartoon or a comic I came across online. Dude's playing D&D and gets to talk to a dragon. Okay, well, why do you enjoy being a dragon so much? Well, I get to lay on my hoard, and we also get to see things that would break human minds. Like what? And it's just, the Hamburglar is Ronald's dad.
I saw like a quick story the other day. It said, nobody ever goes near that castle. The dragons sit atop it, waiting to destroy anyone who comes along. And a knight comes along. Do you need help down? Please! Oh my god, please! As he steps on my punchline. I am going to cheat the North Pole.
I didn't do it on purpose.
And debit 6 cards. Oh,
Never do it on purpose.
I really need to clean those bookcases.
Nah, it's full of stuff.
Crap.
It's fine. It's fine.
Be careful, you might get fallen on by a nerddom.
I mean, like, they withstood my toddler going like this on them, so I pretty well Tetris them well, but...
If fandom stuff takes me out, I win.
Fandom stuff almost did take you out. You had to go to Vegas in the summer.
Watch the misadventures of Brandon to boldly go where many have gone before. Is that what you call it?
I think so, yeah.
About my trip to Vegas in August, and then getting to go to the Star Trek experience when I wasn't going to get to afford to go. It's a good story. And it ended up with me getting some gold press platinum. Gold press platinum. Better definition on that.
Yeah.
Is it? My apologies if you get whiplash from the difference in definition from camera angle to camera angle. That's probably a much more expensive camera.
That cost me $25.
I know. You said so many times.
Brand new, it costs $100.
I believe the lens cap for that one cost $25.
Alright,
Yeah.
like,
No, I think that lens cap costs about $60.
What did you open the door?
I did stunt. Or spunky. And I
Okay.
put my hand.
Spunky. Okay, so
Ahab. One,
what do you mean by
some,
some?
2, 2.
Two.
You got my favorite Oz card,
So,
Bound Stick.
your bound stick's got lead paint on it.
Ooh. You must either discard the item that gives you the most bonuses, or lose a level.
But if I'm not able to this level?
Then you have to get rid of the item. Yeah. If you don't have the thing to fulfill the second half of the ore, then you have to get rid of the first thing. That was an important clarification. As opposed to things that just say, lose your headgear. And you go, but I don't have any headgear. And then it just fucks up.
So now what are you losing by?
2? Right? Okay. 1, 2.
I see you at 9. Oh,
Well,
10.
this is the first time she's ever played against me, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think we did like way back there.
I'm a dick.
That's fine.
I've actually been called that many times on camera, so I will own it.
Hey Brandon, would you like to help me with a treasure of your choice?
Sure.
Okay.
That sounds fun.
1,
Because you tried to put all that stuff into my
2, 6.
Hooray! And now 3 treasures on it. Sleep gas.
Double levels.
Swarm repellent. Oh, that's a good card. And the full Fathom 5. Ooh.
Oh,
Wow. That is one hand and big. Zoink! There you go. And I get fairy dust. Zoink. There are 2 ways to get fairy dust if people don't remember. Fairy dust is if you help someone in combat, you get a fairy dust. If you win. That is an important clarification. And also, if you cancel a curse on another player, you get a fairy dust. We keep forgetting that from rewatching.
Yeah, yeah, we've forgotten that a lot.
Play this on tank.
Play this on tank. Of course, you realize this means swarm. The next monster you face counts as a swarm monster. If it is already a swarm monster, it gets +5.
Listen, I needed to get stuff out of my hand.
Okay, so what is a swarm?
It's a stacking like undead or dragons.
Alright.
Oh, can I roll my...
Mostly it's a
So
stacking
this is
like...
the undead card for this game.
Actually, it's more like
Oh,
goblins.
hey, look at another
And
card.
look, she gets another tick.
Bear Grylls.
We need to get out of this dungeon. She's the only one getting extra turns.
1, 2...
I got nothing.
Can I please have 3 treasures?
I don't know. Can you?
Oh, yeah. Give me 3 treasures.
That's more like it. That's how to munchkin.
No, how to munchkin is, give me 4 treasures.
No, that's just cheating, you tit.
It's only cheating if you don't get away with it.
Actually, in the Munchkin CCG, there is
You sell these for a level?
a cheating mechanic.
Really?
Yes.
That is awesome.
Bonobolas and Davy Jones Dockers.
Are there any hirelings in play? No.
Negative. I don't have any. My gourd is a hat. I have a pole and an anchor.
You know what's sad is the whole getting the gourd as a hat thing. I could just see you like slicing it in half and then like picking up the top half, and just shoving it down on your melon.
He's not wrong.
Like, I have killed you. Now I'm going to desecrate your face.
Another level. 3.
I'm gonna look.
Yep. See, I remembered this time.
Okay. I'm gonna kick down the door.
Okay.
I got +10 to monster.
What's it called?
It was the robotically enhanced. And then, yes, I'm looting the room.
For more Rick and Morty cards.
And, yeah, I am my turn.
Dun dun dun. Nope.
I get to look again. I'm gonna loot the room.
And he loaded it for that. Okay.
Oh, you didn't do the field the second time.
Oh, yeah, you didn't do that the second time.
Oh.
To be fair, I didn't either. It's like Funky Mario music.
Do the Funky Mario. Hooray. I get to open the door regularly like a heathen. Genghis Kong! +3 hits samurai, damn it. Will not pursue anyone of level 4 below. Well, I won't suffer bad stuff, but I might be mean.
There we go.
Is he 18?
He is 20. Or he is 21.
So you're not beating him.
I am dead, that is correct.
What's the bad stuff?
Oh, well, I'm not level 4, so he won't pursue me, so I get to just walk away, but...
How much are you losing by?
It's dead. I am 18 and he is 21. 3.
I'll help you out for just the fairy dust.
How much do you add?
You
I
want
had 4.
4? Well, it won't pursue you either.
Nope.
I will accept that.
Okay.
And then she throws. It's spunky. Denied.
So what are you winning by?
One.
Still one. Same as before. You also have a great stick.
So I'm gonna-
Ah, super zero. Plus 3. Hello, plus 3. No, not half.
So I say curse my monochrome wardrobe.
Swarm repellent. Usable once only unless you use it against a swarm monster. Oh, using it for a swarm monster. It counts as swarm.
Yeah.
Oh, did you give him the extras?
No, it's not already swarm.
Okay.
So it doesn't get the plus 5. So that's a plus 4. So that cancels out. Now we're losing by 3 again.
But it won't pursue you, right?
Correct. But still, it's a lot of good stuff.
It's ouch.
Do you like the ridiculous Easter present my dad gave my toddler that is of the size of her?
The alpaca lips.
The rainbow alpaca.
Got a tiger that big.
You should see her trying to carry it around. She's just like,
I was gonna buy a fox for my girlfriend that was bigger than me,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
and she was gonna stab me if I got it for her because she had nowhere on her queen size bed to put it.
I got a California king size bed. I wouldn't have anywhere to put it.
I sleep on a third of my queen size bed. The other third is taken up by the aforementioned giant tiger and my cat.
You also spent a long time sleeping on a postage stamp.
This is true. A concrete postage stamp.
Concrete postage stamp. All right. Well, I guess we wander away. Bye, Mr. Genghis Khan, dude, with the super serum. Give it to you by Stacy. It was really kind. As I trail up,
see, that's what I was saying. You need more dice with dicks on it just to fuck people.
If you're watching, put a bunch of Yosemite Sam swear words up here.
What, you can say fuck, but I can't say dick?
No, up here, like I'm thinking all of the Yosemite Sam swear words.
You can just say it out loud.
In addition to all the regular swear words that I've said out loud.
I don't need to swear. I just need to curse.
Okay.
I was raised by my mother, who swore like a sailor raised by truckers.
Can you give me the die?
Well, I actually was raised by my mother, who was a sailor, well, a ship whore raised by truckers.
Knock, knock. Ambassador.
Ooh.
Oh, that's classy.
You might want to read Ambassador before you put it down.
Oh, okay.
Miss only person with a ship.
Aww. Does anybody want a ship?
Sure. I'll take a ship.
I would trade it for the Ring of Venus.
What does that do?
It's just a one-handed +2.
Do you have anything for trade?
Better than the nothing he's offering.
He's got something in his hand. Because I still get bonus.
No, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, you still get the bonus for it from either side. Because it's just to your left and right, correct? Yeah. So in a 3-player game, that's everybody. And the epic rule for that is all ships in play. So in a 3-player game, the epic rule isn't any better than the regular rule. And for runaway bonuses, for those who might not know, runaway bonuses from a ship override those from a steed, which override those from a character.
Super much. Okay, your turn.
They don't stack, they override.
Did you roll?
Oh no, shoot. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Dang. I didn't realize you could reach that far. My table is slightly longer, so
Yeah, I'm
people
gonna
on
kick down the door.
Okie dokie.
Narrow passage.
Oh, you were in a combat. This is gone.
Yeah, okay. Narrow passage.
Woo! We're out of the lair. Well,
Aw.
you're out of the lair.
Aw.
Not that it'll matter,
Oh.
because it happens at the beginning of each player's turn, and that happens at the end of each player's turn, so we're just going to open the new dungeon. But he's the only one in this dungeon right now, so if it's like the crevasse of the Chthonians, we're all going to die. It's not.
No, I was thinking, knowing my luck, it's probably the witch.
The crevasse of the Chthonians, everybody who's in the dungeon rolls, or votes, and the person who gets the most votes dies.
Mm-hmm.
So you would, by default, get the most votes, and the least, because you're the only one in there. And then on my turn, I would die, and on your turn, you would die. Yeah. Kinyan. In the works of Lovecraft, it is described as a blue-lit cavern beneath Oklahoma. Would we kid you? Once per turn, on your own turn, you may take the blue-lit special, search the door discards, and take a single class card into your hand. I'm not sure how many classes are in there.
None.
None? Okay.
That's fine, because I still get a replacement card, don't I?
That is true. But we cannot help in his combats right now because he's in a different dungeon. I think you get to look at that one too, since it's a replacement. Wait, no, you decided to open the door.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
it was
it's
just
turned out.
sudden time. The big demon, right?
And we can't play one-shots. I think we can only do, like, wandering monsters, because those don't directly come from us
And you're like-
in canon. It's more of an event. Like, the monster was wandering.
We
I'm
could've
just telling you
summoned him.
about it. Yeah.
He's going your direction anyway. You know.
At the moment each player's turn starts, he leaves the old dungeon and enters the new one. When all players have entered the new dungeon, discard the old one. Players in one dungeon cannot help players in the other, or give away trade items. You may still curse, send wandering monsters, and so forth. So you
I
can
am
trade
going
items.
to run away.
Run away! Are you aware of the dice bag rule? The house rule version?
So you can't put it back in?
Right, you can't put the dice back in. And you have to draw a blind in case you get one of the ones that you can't.
Run away.
Yep. So you don't have a -1 at all?
Nope.
Okay. By sometime, males lose a level, females lose 2 levels.
Thankfully, I can choose.
Yes, you can.
Which is the funny thing, because if I had to fight her, she gets a +2 against males.
Oh, that's funny. And you can have a different gender.
Hi, I'm female. Oh,
yeah.
crap, bad stuff. I'm male.
That's pretty good. I'm Bimo. That bad stuff would do nothing to me.
Yeah. Bad stuff and the bonus would do nothing to you.
Yeah. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Look at us not opening scene. Ah! Hey, look! Change sex. Doesn't affect me because I'm Bimo. Life is joyous and good. Loot in the room. Jeebus, really?
I should really turn that volume down because
Yes.
Tachicomas get really annoying real fast.
Yeah, Samurai's not doing much for me. I'm gonna go ahead and take that and be an operative.
Taro now. Tachicomas is my ringtone.
And I have 2 big cards in my hand. Oh good, I'm typing those levels. I can just discard these. Did I? If that was what I... Did I loot the room?
I think so.
Damn it, I pulled a Corey.
Roll to see if you get to another turn though.
No.
Ah, we're out of that dungeon.
Oh.
He's out of that dungeon.
Yeah.
That's when I kicked down the door.
I didn't loot the room. I drew operative when I opened the door. Yes. Okay.
You get your one free.
Okay.
Everybody gets one.
What is it? No, I did that before the turn was over, so I'm good. I am going to get rid of this Bulldog. I cannot use it because nobody has a damned hireling. Now, Tricky.
Feel free.
Okay. You rolled a 0.
Dude. Oh, I got this one.
Dude.
Now she's an ambassador, dude.
Ambassador dude.
Oh, great. Big Lebowski.
I'm just waiting for somebody to be a man dude princess.
I think we've had that, haven't we?
No, but you can.
Yeah.
Corey was a man dude once.
He was the first one to get princess.
Yes. Corey is a pretty princess.
I still want to get him that shirt.
He was also a Superman because he was Super Munchkin, just man. He had an American accent, and he was a gladiator, so he was an American gladiator. He's deciding.
I'm gonna kick down the door.
It are kicked. Blood brother.
It's beating me by 3.
Fire flame attacks count double.
Oh wait, him like. No, we ran. I didn't get my fingers.
Yep, we ran.
So
we ran so far away.
You get used to it. Or
I mean,
you just
like,
slowly go mad, which is.
I'm used to it. That doesn't mean I
Slowly
like
go
it.
mad.
I'm surprised he doesn't get hit with more shoes.
Because
Who says I
video proof?
Yeah. That's assault.
I've been through that for battery and assault, so no.
Nearly missed him.
What's in it for me, Bender?
I'll give you one of the treasures.
Done.
Alright.
I am adding a fuck ton. 2, 4, 17, 19, 22.
Yeah, we're beating it handily.
How about it? Good?
Wouldn't do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that from Marvel? That one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. X-Men. X-Men and Marvel are basically identical, except one of them says X-Men right here and the other one says Marvel.
And then, of course, there's the Deadpool cards. Which are the Marvel ones. That
Right,
just
and it'll
cross it out.
It has like a it has like a relief stamp on it that says Deadpool. I already have hit gear. Oh wait, there's maybe one with other hit gear. I'll take it.
Okay.
And
That's fine. That goes in my backpack.
there you go. Are you done?
I am done.
Yay!
So what did you go for?
I didn't. He did because he won a combat.
Oh, you put him up. I was thinking it was you, and I was like,
No,
why
I did.
did you pull it? Right, you're blue for life.
Remember blue for
life.
When
I try to
kicking,
get pink whenever I can. It's my favorite color.
when kicking down the door, the operative may draw the top door discard instead of the top card of the door deck. Yeah, sure, why not?
And that's what power this lets you do that?
The operative. So I will face the blood brother. We'll kick the crap out of it again.
And you're beating it by like 12, right?
I'm at 22, and he is at 7.
You know, just because for you being so nice to me last turn.
Now it's at 17, and I'm still at 22.
What's the best stuff?
You cannot play any cards until the start of your next turn.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
1, 2, splat.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes, I do. Hey, what's up, people?
While you're adjusting your car, may I go ahead and roll seals or no?
Well,
As long as we don't turn it.
as long as we don't open the seal if it opens with... No, because that might change what I would do.
Fair point.
Spirit of fair play, though.
Really need to put those shelves in there so it can be like a cabinet again and not just
Not just a place
fancy
to...
wooden
I
thing.
Stuff.
need something like that.
That'd be a good place to put my
It
shotgun.
was my
It'd be a
grandma's.
good place to put my miniatures.
It has, the shelves are glass, which is kind of annoying, but it's the secretary, so this part comes down and it's like a little...
Nice.
I have an automated pie launcher. Every one shot you play with a combat bonus has an extra +1 or +3 if it is actually a cake or pie.
We actually have like 2 of these, not like the exact same thing, but like my grandma gave me hers, and then Mike's grandpa made one for him, so we have grandparent ones, and neither one of us want to give them like different ones.
Oh, blame me on that.
They sell it at 97 carats. I have fairy berries. And I will join the Starfinder community for Red Stick.
I do need to go back to IKEA and get some to look for storage things.
They have one up there that I want. It's
Is it
the
that-
big glass pillars.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're like $80.
Done.
And it's, you know, it's one of the few IKEA things you're not going to have a shitload of spare parts afterwards.
You should ask the guy that just closed down the Boom Comics here, 'cause they had some of those if they were selling them.
No, he took them to the Warren store.
Oh, they did?
IKEA, Swedish word for have extra leg and a new and an extra drawer.
Oh.
Oh, she corried it.
Well, you would have one that didn't bounce, I'm just saying.
It's
They
more
did
cinematic. It's more fun. There.
They're meant to bounce.
Cheat!
Like babies.
Remember, send all your hand address to him. He reads it too.
Oh man, we need to get us one of those things now from like from Home Improvement. Send your mail to Tim Taylor. You would bring it up and like Tim would go over and like tear it in half, but Al would pick up another one.
So,
You know the rest of that sentence wasn't out loud, right?
yeah, but I pretty much answered it in my head before I finished the rest of it.
Cool.
And
Glad we could help.
Sometimes my mouth just goes faster than my brain.
Oh, I believe
No.
the game. I know how that is.
Really?
I'm sure you would never guess that from me in person. Right, Brandon? Oh, you're nice and not saying anything.
New York abstains, respectfully.
Does anybody want to trade me something for a Water and Monster card?
Yes.
What
What is it?
Look at it.
Okay, I was like, what is that?